I'll open this session of the Upshur County Commission. We will begin with a moment of silent meditation and prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, everyone. It's beautiful. Is it still spring? I guess it's still spring.
Feels like summer, that's all.
Feels like summer, but it is spring. We'll appreciate it as we have. We'll open up by having Jackie give us the minutes from our April 30th meeting.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jackie.
The County Commission of Upshur County, West Virginia held their regular meeting at the Courthouse Annex on Thursday, April 30, 2015 at 9 a.m. J.C. Rafferty called the meeting to order. There were present J.C. Rafferty, Commissioner, Troy Brady, Commissioner, Terry Cotwright, Commissioner, Terry Wallace, County Administrator, and Tabitha Perry, Assistant County Administrator, and Jacqueline Bankwalker, Secretary. The meeting began with a moment of silent meditation and prayer followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. All motions passed unanimously unless otherwise stated. After reading of the minutes, on motion by Troy Brady, second by Terry Cotwright, the Commission approved the special meeting minutes of April 21, 2015 and April 22, 2015, and the regular meeting minutes of April 23, 2015 as submitted. Terry Wallace reviewed the James vending agreement for vending machine services at the Upshur Recreational Park. Ms. Wallace advised that the agreement is the same as last year's contract. After discussion on motion by Terry Cotwright, seconded by Troy Brady, the Commission approved and authorized the President to sign the contract agreement. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by Terry Cotwright, the Commission approved the advertising for the Upshur Recreational Park Pool and Pavilion facilities. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by Terry Cotwright, the Commission approved adjustments to pay rates for assistant pool managers for the 2015 season of the Upshur Recreational Park Pool, which were approved at the April 23, 2015 meeting of the Upshur County Commission. The corrected pay rates are as follows: Chase Long, $9.85 per hour; Kristen Costner, $9.55 per hour; and Adam Brumley, $9.55 per hour. After discussion on motion by Terry Cotwright, second by Troy Brady, the Commission approved the employment of full-time seasonal kitchen/housekeeping staff members for the Upshur County Youth Camp with pay rates as follows: Rosalind Freeman, head cook, $8.85 per hour; Elsie Sayer, $8.75 per hour; Bobby Browning, $8.75 per hour; Roberta Huffman, $8.75 per hour; Kendall Cowan, $8.75 per hour; Morgan Rice, $8.75 per hour; Corey Cowan, $8.75 per hour; Megan Russell, $8.75 per hour; Jessica Carteret, $8.75 per hour; and Rebecca Danastis, $8.75 per hour. And groundskeeping/lifeguard staff, Joseph Lambs Wyatt, $8.75 per hour; and Zachary Haddix, $8.75 per hour; and Benjamin Reynolds, $8.75 per hour. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by Terry Cotwright, the Commission approved the employment of Kista Allman and Levi Heatherly as full-time telecommunicators and Sandra K. Bowman as part-time telecommunicator at the rate of $10 per hour, effective May 11, 2015, as recommended by Stephen Linger, E911 Communications Center Director. After discussion on motion by Terry Cotwright, seconded by Troy Brady, the Commission approved the employment of Nicole Campbell as full-time housekeeper at the rate of $8 per hour effective May 3, 2015, as recommended by Craig Harris, Director of Facilities Operations. J.C. Rafferty reviewed the following for your information items. Number 1, correspondence from Tabitha Perry to Rod Hunt, regarding the Randolph County YMCA swim team raise use of Buchanan Upshur recreational facility for training from 7:45 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. during the 2015 summer season. Number 2, correspondence from Glenn Gaynor. 3, West Virginia State Auditor by Ora L. Ash, Deputy State Auditor, approving the levy estimate for the 2015-2016 fiscal year. 3, correspondence from Rod Hunt to Tabitha Perry, Assistant County Administrator, responding to the Commission Office's letter of concern regarding Carver Road and Darien Drive. 4, correspondence from Richard Edwards, Mayor, to the Honorable Kimberly Bose, Secretary for the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, expressing the City of Buchanan's concerns regarding the proposed river and stream crossings of the Atlantic Coast Pipeline in Upshur County. 5, correspondence from Robert Pennington, P.E., Deputy State Highway Engineer, Programming and Planning of the Division of Highways regarding the statewide transportation improvements, public review, and comment period. All written comments are to be received no later than May 1, 2015. 6, correspondence from Mountain Lakes Preservation Alliance regarding concerns related to the Atlantic Coast Pipeline. 7, agendas and or notices of meetings. 8, meeting minutes as listed. 9, meetings as listed. 10, appointments needed or upcoming as listed. The Commission approved all invoices for payment. The Commission approved all vacation orders. The Commission approved the following settlements as listed. The Commission approved the following exonerations and or refunds as listed. The Commission recessed at 10:41 a.m. The Commission reconvened at 11 a.m. James Ferry, Office of Emergency Management Director, appeared before the Commission for the purpose of an exit interview. A motion by Sherry Cutright, second by Troy Grady. The Commission entered into executive session for West Virginia Code 6-9A-4 at 11 a.m. Present were J.C. Rafferty, Troy Grady, Terry Cutright, Terry Wallace, Tabitha Perry, and James Ferry. The Commission returned to open session at 11:45 a.m. No decisions were made within executive session. The Commission recessed at 12:28 p.m. The Commission reconvened at 3 p.m. James Powell, Loudon Insurance Company representative, and Tripp King Commercial Insurance Company representative, appeared before the Commission for the purpose of review of personal property and workers' compensation and insurance proposal. J.C. Rafferty advised that the Commission may further review the proposal in January of 2016. With no further business, a motion by Troy Grady, second by Terry Cutright, the Commission adjourned at 4:50 p.m.
Thank you, Jackie. Are there any additions or corrections to minutes as read? If not, I would request a motion to approve the minutes. And I'll second that. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Now, Jackie, if you'd please read the minutes for the special meeting we had that evening at the courthouse.
We'll probably need to postpone that until next week's agenda because we didn't have that on the agenda for approval of the special meeting minutes.
Okay.
That was all. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate it. I was trying to give you more work than you needed. I'm a hard taskmaster.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. We have one scheduled appointment this afternoon. That's at 1:30 when a member of the official of the Federal Emergency Management Agency will make a site visit to the Office of Emergency Management building. So we now move to items for discussion, action, or approval. We have a request for approval of advertisement for part-time Deputy Director of Emergency Management at the wage rate of $11 per hour. Applications will be accepted until a position is filled. This is a result of the vacancy created when James Farrell was appointed to the position of Director of OEM, and his position became vacant. So do I have a motion to approve the advertisement for that vacancy?
I'll move.
And I'll second it. Any opposition? Any opposed? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. For those of you of interest, Mr. Brady is leave this week, took a holiday with his bride. And I think he's enjoying some good seafood. Okay, now we have an approval for advertisement of request for bids for a telecommunications system. A mandatory pre-bid conference will be conducted on May 13, 2015 at 2:00 p.m. All sealed bids must be received no later than 9:00 a.m. on, excuse me, May 28, 2015. Before we take that motion of advisement, would you please explain to the public the purpose of the bid?
Sure. Our current phone system has 96 phones, and it is at max capacity. We have had state mandated positions such as the drug court personnel that have been implemented in this upcoming fiscal year, and of course they will have to have telephones in their offices. So the commission basically had no other choice other than to put out a request for proposal for a new phone system, as the current one could not be increased.
Additional personnel expanding the requirements of the courthouse of the current system, which has been in place 20 years roughly. Besides being outdated, also is not in a position to assume the new lines, the dedicated lines that have to be brought in. So it's a necessity that we need to get a new phone system that will have room for growth, I presume, assuming that government continues to grow versus
We'll have
contract.
room for up to 500 roughly, probably.
Well, hopefully that will be many, many, many years to come.
Yes.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the advertisement for that request for bids? I'll second that bid. I'll second that motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from Greg Harris, Facilities Director. That is a correction, a Director, requesting the employment of Matthew D. Hull as a seasonal part-time groundskeeper at the wage rate of $8 per hour, working 19.5 hours per week, effective May 10, 2015. I have a motion to approve the hiring of Mr. Hull.
Move to approve that hire.
I'll second that motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from Tabitha Perry, Assistant Administrator, requesting approval of employment of BU recreational facility staff effective May 22nd, 2015. These are individuals who will be used as lifeguard, part-time employment as lifeguards or customer staff in other capacities at the recreational facility by the high school. And as listed, we have a number of individuals as listed.
And please note, this is not all inclusive. These are the ones we have received through Tuesday.
Correct.
We will have additional lifeguards to add in
Correct.
the future.
And these are part-time, where some will only work 2 or 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. Others will work as needed because we have to maintain a number of individuals as lifeguards and associated positions because of liability. We have public at that pool, and we have to ensure that they have proper staffing to comply with insurance concerns and whatnot, and safety. So is there a motion to approve the hiring of these individuals as listed?
Move to approve that hire.
I second that motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, I have correspondence from Mabel Casto requesting assistance from the Upshur County Commission as regards issues concerning the culvert and bank on Route 20 South, District 2, Map 5H, Parcel 50. And in reviewing Ms. Casto's letter, it appears there is a concern relative to the safety of traffic and school buses because of debris that is accumulated in the culvert, and that when it rains, the water overflows onto the road and has created a hazard for traffic and school buses that utilize that road. We have no authority to remedy that situation, as the county was relieved of the responsibility for road and road maintenance by the state back in the 1930s. But certainly I will request that the county administrator or the deputy or assistant administrator prepare communication to the Department of Highways advising of the concerns the county commission has relative to the information provided to us by Ms. Casto, and possibly that will result in some attention to that concern. We thank Ms. Casto for taking the time to communicate to us that concern, because that, as she expressed in her letter, which is well put forth, think that is a concern that's well-founded. Next, we have correspondence from Michael P. Levesey, the Kent Upshur Parks and Recreation Board member, announcing his resignation effective immediately. Mr. Levesey indicated in his letter that his additional employment responsibilities necessitate his leaving the board. We appreciate his service to that board, and that means we have a vacancy on the Parks and Recreation Board, and any citizen who may be interested in serving the community in that manner, we would request to contact the commission, and specifically the county administrator or assistant administrator. We have correspondence from Charlene Eubank, West Virginia Strawberry Festival President and Executive Director, requesting a $2,000 donation for the upcoming 2015 Strawberry Festival and an in-kind sponsorship for the use of the Courthouse Plaza on May 9 and May 12 through 17, which is the opening ceremony and the actual Strawberry Festival itself. And it is to be noted that the request was for $2,000. Ms. Eubank is the new president of the Strawberry Festival, and for information, last year the commission approved actually $4,500 to be donated for the festival this year. And that money has not been expended at this point. We are ending the fiscal year on June 30. So I would make a motion that we release the $4,500 to the Strawberry Festival as was allocated in our budget last spring when we were making the budget up for this fiscal year, which is the 2015 year. The 2016 year, we've also allocated funding, but that was $2,000 for the following year. And I assume that probably, like many times, people don't realize that we work on a fiscal year, not a calendar year basis. And so when we pass last year the $4,500, and a recent newspaper article relative to the $2,000 that was authorized for the Strawberry Festival, many people believe that was for this year, but really it was for the future year, which is after July 1st of this year. Sometimes confusing even to the commission members when we discuss it among ourselves, so we could understand that of the general public. But we will authorize, I would make a motion to authorize $4,500 for the Strawberry Festival for the 2015 fiscal year. Is there a motion? I've already made the motion. Is there a second?
I second.
Is that all you're going to say, Terry?
Yeah.
It's easy to do. No further statements from.
Well, since it was already put in the budget.
Right.
And I think we ought to go to
It's budgeted. Yes. So in that case, since there is motion and seconded, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We have correspondence from Tabitha Perry submitting Jennifer Bennett Splasher Swim Board President request for use of the Kent Upshur Pool for the 2015 season. Ms. Bennett has requested swim team practice for the Splashers from 9:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. Monday through Friday. The $300 fee was waived for the 2014 season and has been requested to be waived for the 2015 season. And the reason for that waiving is that they are a local county organization. We sometimes do charge a fee for similar use, but that typically is organizations that operate outside of town. And I assume that 9:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. is an approved time for them to use the facility. I know we had a change in schedule for a previous group that requested access. Okay. Is there a motion to approve that request?
I move that we approve that request.
All in favor say aye. I support it. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, we have correspondence from Tony Pilato, Community Development Division, regarding Governor Tomlin's Community Participation Grant Award in the amount of $20,000 for the Upshur County Youth Camp renovations. Review and signature of the contract and resolution. That would be by the President. That check, or the facsimile of the check, was received last week, I believe. Commissioner Brady was present when former Senator Clark Barnes, current clerk of the Senate, Clark Barnes, brought that check and presented it along with Debbie Barnes, who was a member of the board of the youth camp, and I believe she'll be leaving that capacity, or possibly not, but I think she may be vacating that capacity at some point.
She may in the future.
In the future.
We didn't receive the check, we received the award letter.
Well,
This-
plus the facsimile.
Well, we actually didn't get a fake check this time.
Okay,
But this grant will work the same as the other ones. We will have to request reimbursement
correct.
to get the $20,000.
Very good. And that's very considerate of Clerk Barnes, Clerk Clark Barnes, of pushing this request through when he was a senator. We thank him for that, and thank the governor as well. So, do I have a motion to approve the signature of the commission president on that contract and resolution? I'll second that. All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign, motion carries. Next, we have approval and signature of correspondence to the West Virginia Bureau of Behavioral Health and Health Facilities submitting a recommendation on behalf of the Opportunity House Incorporated in the request for funding. The Opportunity House serves individuals with substance abuse problems, but also veterans who are having issues. And they have provided a service in terms of training and a service of counseling to those individuals in need of such, and provide a very important service to residents of Upshur County. So I would ask if there is a motion to approve that the Upshur County Commission support the letter that they are request for on their behalf.
I move.
I will second that. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carries.
JC, on number 9, would you also approve the resolution?
I thought I did, but
Okay.
contract and resolution, but
Okay,
I can.
I just wanted to be sure, thank you.
Yeah, I think I mentioned contract and
Okay,
resolution.
thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that concludes those items. We now have free information. We have an invitation to a dinner. That's an invitation to the county commissioners and to the administrators for a dinner to honor mentor teachers of the Cannon Upshur High School and the Cannon Upshur Middle School students. The dinner will be held at the West Virginia Wesleyan Social Hall on May 12, 2015 at 4:30. That is an invitation originating from Joyce Harris Thacker, who is involved with the Family Resource Council, one of the many organizations that received support from that council was the mentoring program. This is a dinner in order to honor, as it stated, the teachers of the high school and middle school who have mentored students necessary to that program. And we thank them as well for their efforts. Too many times people engage in these acts beyond their responsibilities, and that is what makes a community, where people help each other. So I hope that some of us can attend. I've already written it down in my appointment book, so I'm hoping others will attend as well. Next, we have a list of the James W. Curry calendar of events. We have the Upshur County Family Resource Network newsletter for May 2015. The Upshur County Family Resource Network Directors Report for April 2015. We have the notices of agendas and notice of meetings. We have appointments needed for upcoming boards. Our next regular meeting of the Upshur County Commission will be on May 14, 2015, 9 o'clock. That's a week from today, at the Upshur County Courthouse Annex. And is there any additional information to be brought forth for the commission today?
Robert Orndorff will be attending our commission meeting next Thursday, and we'll have an appointment at 9:15 a.m. to discuss the Dominion Atlantic Coast
Right.
Pipeline.
That'll be a public meeting.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, I think he indicated he is bringing some engineers with him that
Yes.
have correct working knowledge of the pipeline and methodology and some of the questions that the public may have or have interest in knowing about the laying of that pipeline. Thank you very much, Karen. If not, I guess we would start paying some bills.